Okay, let me start recording. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Welcome to booz podcast. I'm Julie.
I'm Hope.
I have my window open in front of me today, so like for the natural light, but I can't help but look into the neighbor's yard.
Yeah, just like when we recorded together
Yeah,
and we saw the
it's like
bunny. Yeah,
it's like what's out there? They're growing sunflowers.
nice. I will
Um,
also say we're joined by a third host today.
again.
We're joined by Gnarly. So if you hear all that chewing in the background, that is her.
She's
And
just
she's like
like
directly behind me too. Like my microphone is directional and she's right there. She's in the line of fire.
she just wants to be a part of it. Like we said before, she's like earning her mic, like she's one day she'll be able to have her mic, but right now she has to just kind of like go be the assistant and like make sure the atmosphere is good. Like she'll get it
Yeah.
eventually. We're
Yeah,
mentoring
she
her.
will.
Yeah. So
We are. And I mean,
sh-
she's doing better than usual. She's
on the
not
bed.
crying
Hmm.
and she's just laying down. She is being kind of loud, but she's not allowed to have soft toys. So,
I mean, she's not peeing under the desk like our old assistant did,
yeah, or
Benji.
puking like she did that one time.
Yeah, they just get a little. I think when they do that, it's like, all right, I'm tired of being background noise. Let me have the mic. What the fuck is your deal? And I understand the
Yeah.
frustration totally.
Yeah, me too. I would pee under the desk if
Yeah, I would pee
I
on
didn't
top
have a
of it if I could.
microphone.
But I would
Yeah.
pee on the mic. I'd eat the mic. I think I've made that extremely clear that I would eat
Yeah.
the mic. If you, it kind of looks like a snow cone. Anyway, what are you into?
My mouth just made a really weird squeaky noise.
That was
I don't
weird.
know. I'm into eating some regular food since I've been
That's good.
sick for an entire week. I haven't had any regular food. So I had some pot stickers last night and
Mmm.
some mac and cheese, and that was really fun and delicious.
Okay, and are you feeling better?
Yes, I have officially gone 2.5 days without getting sick.
Oh, sweet. I was thinking about you because my stomach hurt so bad today. I was like, I bet this is what Hope felt like.
Yeah.
So I was
Well,
relating to you.
if you vomited constantly, then yeah.
No, I didn't. I thought that I could vomit, but I didn't. So I didn't do it. But yeah, I
I
feel
was
that.
like so dehydrated, dude. It was crazy.
But you're
But
better now.
I'm better now.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Um, I'm into right now. Well, I think I told you guys that I was gonna try to go to the farmer's market. I feel like I said that to you
Yeah.
guys. Well, I finally made it after weeks of trying, and I wouldn't necessarily say I was trying as hard as I could, but I was definitely wanting it. I just kind of changed up, like my action plan, and then I did it. So I went. It was so fun. I bought a lot of veggies. It was kind of smaller than I expected, but it was really fun. Also, my dog is crying at the door right now, so if you hear that, I'm sorry. Um, and I think that's all that I'm into right now because
Pretty good.
nothing else has happened, really. So there's
I
not
know.
that
I feel
much.
like we just recorded.
I feel that way too.
It's weird because usually it feels like it's been a while, but this time it's like I feel like we did
Did we
this 2 days
record?
ago.
Did we record late last week?
We recorded on Wednesday last week.
Maybe that's it.
It's been one day
I don't
shorter.
know. I don't know, but it does feel like we just recorded. I also was going to say that I got some new boots that I'm really loving. He's crying. I got some new boots that I'm really loving. They're like snake print. They're not real. They were $15 from Forever 21, but I love them with my entire heart and they're so cute.
Okay. Very good.
And I think that's all. Um, Booze or lose time.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
just
still
me.
not drinking this week because my tummy hurts. I'm
Uh-huh.
recovering. Um, but what have you got?
Well, this is actually so boring. Okay, so I feel like I've tried every like normal cheap average beer, like that you could just find at the gas station, But one beer I've never, ever, ever, ever in my life tried, not even the seltzers, I don't think, is a Coors Light. Just straight up.
You've never
So
had a Coors Light?
never had one. They're my dad's favorite. I just have never bought them because I've never had one. And nobody drinks Coors Light unless they're like whatever his nickname was, Bucky Boy, or like dads. Like nobody else drinks Coors Light.
Yeah.
And so Robert went to go get some beer and he's like been venturing out. I think me talking about how I don't like Yingling anymore is influencing his decisions. So like even like just the other night he got like Bud Light or something like and I was like, But anyways, he got Coors Light and he's like, "You said you never tried them." And I was like, "Okay, so here we go." Smells like Yingling to me in my heart.
I feel like Coors Lights are super fizzy.
mm, um, it tastes like a light beer. Um, but it doesn't taste like anything really. Like there's no definitive like flavor profile that this tastes like. It just kind of tastes like every other cheap beer, but it isn't gross at all. It doesn't taste like a natty light. I think it's better than a Yingling actually. It doesn't have that weird like tin can flavor, but that might just be because I like burnt myself out on those. But this is good. It's a booze. Okay, I don't know if I would say it's a booze because it's like I wouldn't be like, oh, go get a Coors Light, but I wouldn't be like, oh, Coors Lights are gross. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like underwhelming.
It's just like a light regular beer that you could find at the gas station. So it's a booze, I guess I'll say, because it's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not my favorite beer in the world. But okay, that was
Yeah,
pretty
well,
good.
that's expected with a cheap beer, so.
Yeah. All right. So before we hop in, I need to say something so funny. First, let me tell my dog to go away. I posted on my story this morning. I was like, what is a staple in your morning routine? Because, you know, we were talking about that idea of doing like some like morning routine next week. So I wanted to see like what some of these staples were, and they were kind of really funny. So I wanted to read them to our listeners just because I thought they were kind of funny. One person, hold on. One
Hey,
person,
Gnarly, get your ass over here. What are you doing?
okay,
Okay,
ready?
continue.
Okay. And these are the results. Somebody said, being disappointed that the Lord didn't take me during my sleep, which I felt that one really hard, especially because it was 2 p.m. like at work. And you know, like 2 p.m. is when like you get like just done. Like you're just done at that
Yeah.
point. Then somebody said, hitting snooze until I'm late for work. That was my boyfriend. He does do that. Um, then another guy said, beating my meat, which I guess you need that post nut clarity before you go into your day, like meditation.
What if what if we put all of these into our morning routine that we're trying this week? So
I
every
mean,
morning we snooze until we're late, we fucking masturbate, and
and we'd be
we wake
disappointed
up
that the
with
Lord didn't take
disdain.
us. Yes,
Yes.
and honestly, like when you think about it, they're not so far fetched. Like they really
No, they're
aren't.
not. It's
I
really
get it.
doable.
It's like reflection, meditation, like getting enough sleep. I get it. Then we had a no offense. Okay, when I say this, it's a complete joke. But then we have some of that said something boring like skincare and taking their vitamins. Ew. And then we had stretching. Um,
Those are all
honestly,
good. Those are those are all really good. Every single one
they
of
are
them.
all good. Um,
I'm willing
but
to
then
try.
there's this one person that replied to it that just like put like they opened where like you can chat back, right? Where you can write something and they just put like spaces, like hit the space bar and then sent that in. So like it's just like a blank thing, but I just thought
That's
those were
probably an
funny.
accident.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. So my morning routine, I got really jealous when I read that that girl does her skincare and her vitamins because I don't do skincare until at nighttime because I
Yeah,
just
I
don't
do
wake up early
nighttime.
enough.
I'll do it before nighttime, like in the morning ish, if it's the weekend.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I had one thing that I wanted to talk about, but it's just like a quick thing. It's just a manifestation on accident that I'm doing.
Oh, we should be manifesting right now. The moon is growing,
No, I don't want to
so
hear
we need.
this.
I'm serious. Like right now is the time to manifest, and apparently the new moon is like, or no, it's not the new moon. It's the full moon, and then it starts going down. But right now is the time to manifest until Saturday, I believe.
Okay, well, see, this is actually terrible news for me because I'm
You can't
accidentally,
manifest right now.
no, I'm accidentally manifesting a snake in my car, like on
Oh,
accident because I like can't, I'm so paranoid right now that one day I'm going to get in my car and there will be a snake in there. And so then like on my way home, I was like, fuck, like stop thinking about it because you're manifesting it right now. And then I wrote in my
yeah.
notes, manifesting a snake in my car just as a note to remember to talk about on the podcast. But then you just
But
said that
that's
this is the time to
manifesting.
manifest. And I really think that I'm manifesting a tragic
No.
death.
Oh my gosh, no. I think it has to do with intention.
Ah, okay. Well,
I'm sorry, my dog is being crazy.
I hope my intentions are in the right place.
Yeah, I'm sure you're fine. I mean, manifesting is probably not real. So I'm trying
Manifesting is
it.
only work when it works in our favor. That's how I
Yeah.
think. Like when something good happens, I'm like, oh, we manifest it. But the dead ass, so there are times where we manifest
But
things and they work.
like I understand where you're coming from because sometimes I have like thoughts like I'll just think the same thing over and over and over again and it's like a bad thing.
And then it
It's like
happens.
this is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. And then once it does happen, I'm like, "Oh my god." And then I start freaking out because I'm like the power in my mind. If I
Yeah.
think about anything bad and it's like such a vicious cycle, I'm like, "Oh my god, I should have seen all these signs. Everything connects." Like
See, see, listen, and this is how I feel. This is
crazy
how I
bitches.
feel. No, but this is how I
Okay.
feel because
Okay.
I feel like usually it's with bad things, but I think that's just like the kind
Yeah.
of life that I live. It's just
Yeah, me too.
bad. But like I like something bad will happen and I know that I have caused it because I've thought about it and like I could see it
Yeah.
happen in the future. And
You
then
manifest. Yes.
and then yes, right? And then I think
Or
holy
you
shit,
did things
I
to
have
lead
a
up to
gift or
it.
something. And then I think like and then I think, "Oh my gosh, I almost took 3 steps that day rather than just like the one, and had I taken like just one, I wouldn't have been in that position because time would have been
Yeah.
somewhere else." So I
Oh
get
my
it,
god.
bitch.
Yes. Oh my god. And it's like you think something's going to happen, you think something's going to happen, then it happens, or you like subconsciously think about it and it happens and you're like, "Oh my god, I knew something was going to happen because I remember taking note earlier that I did this one
Yes.
thing." And then like,
Yes.
yes.
See, and I've done this
Bitch.
since I was a kid. Like I would think like I would
Yes.
take note of it like in my head like
Yes.
take note, like literally make myself
Like
note that
I
in my
did
head
this
like I
thing.
yes.
Yep.
And
And
I
then
would tell
something
myself this is why
happens
this is going to happen later on. Then it happens,
and it
then you connect the
connects.
pieces.
Yes, it
See?
connects. Oh my god, bitch. We're we're a little crazy.
Are we or is this normal?
I don't know. I feel like we might not be able to release this entire conversation because it's about like 5 straight minutes of us rambling about things that like probably no one can understand.
But listen, but hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I thought this, but I thought that I had powers or something. Like I thought that I
No.
had, but so did you. But we never talked about this with anybody else. But now that we're talking about it and you see that 2 people did it, what are the odds that it's just
But
us?
for me, my power thing is a little bit different, I'm pretty sure, than what you think. Because mine also has to do with the Do you see my dog jumping around back here? She's just running around. I wish I could I can't show her to you, but my dog is like really freaking out. But I'm going to try to talk over her loud background noise.
Okay.
So, my mind a little bit is like the weird religious trauma things, and I do have a little bit of delusions. So, you know, I can't take myself seriously with gnarly in the background
But you could take yourself seriously even like with if you
talking
weren't there. You just the
about my
last sentence
special powers.
the last sentence you said was I have a little bit of delusions.
Okay. So yeah, I have a little bit of delusions, but for a while I would think like, yeah, I have some sort of like God-given power. Like there's something different about me.
But
There is
I
something
thought
different
that
about me.
too.
Okay, but
But
mine was
not
like
from
religious
Jesus.
based
Yeah.
a little bit though.
I just thought
And
that
so
I was
that
kind
was
of
the
like that
weird
so
thing.
raveny.
But yeah, I did think I was that so raven when I was a kid because I thought about something happening like in vivid detail and it happened and I like watched it happen and I was like, this is gonna happen next, and it happens next. But I think that might have just been really intense deja vu. But I have a weird thing about deja vu too, because when deja vu happens, I'm like, it's because I did something and now something bad is going to happen. You know what I mean?
No, but
Or
listen
was
to
that
this.
too much? That was too much.
Here, you want to know what's too much for me? I just gained the strength to tell you this. So, like, I think
Okay.
I also have thought, do I still think it? Maybe, but that I'm a little that's so raveny because, like, I
Yes.
always like I've always had to like I've had this internal conflict. Do I know? Did I know that this person was going to say that next, or did my brain just pick it up and then I understood, like I recognized it? Because
Later.
I always feel like I knew what someone was going to say in like a movie or something or like a song, and then they say it.
Yeah.
But it has to just be me like hearing it and then recognizing it.
And then processing it later.
And then you're like,
Like you
who
heard
said that
it
first?
and then you didn't realize. Yeah.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
deja vu is. Cuz that's what
No.
Hunter's like hope. Deja vu is just cuz you like you saw it, you heard it, whatever, and then you processed it later so it felt like you were doing it twice because you like subconsciously processed it and then you consciously processed it after, but just like a little bit after. But to me that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that
But
doesn't make sense to me either. I think
but
we're
you know
that's a
one
raven.
time when I was little, I turned on the radio. I was singing a song, turned on the radio. It was at the exact point in the song that I was singing. So that is not a coincidence. And
It
I
can't
have
be.
never forgot it.
No, how could you forget when you realized your powers?
Well, that's not when I realized my powers. I realized my powers when I was a child in my parents' office. Okay. This was when I was a child in my kitchen.
Okay, so see, I think well, okay, so let's backtrack here because
Okay.
episodes ago we said that we were meant to be best friends, like the whole shoe tie thing.
Okay. Yes.
But now it
So that
might
was a
be that
little
we're
bit
powerful.
facetious. So like the shoe tie thing was a joke mostly. But like it could happen, it could be real. Like the things that happen in our lives because we have these powers, certain things match up.
You know what though? You know what else it could be?
Mhm.
It could be how we were talking about how like things happen and then these things and then other things happen because those things happen and we take mental notes and stuff. So what if we were supposed to like we thought that we uncovered all the universe's secrets on the shoe tie
Mhm.
episode,
We
but what if
did,
it's
yeah.
now? But what if it's right now that we were supposed to have that
Because we
moment to make
had
us
to do
think
that first
because that was the
and
first
now
step. That was the
oh
initiation.
my
Now here we
god.
are.
Whoa. Okay, 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 okay.
Am I high right now?
Hold on.
You're frozen. Okay, go ahead.
Hold your
Okay.
horses.
Okay.
No, okay, okay. So clearly we're there's something special.
Hmm.
There's there's something a little bit different about us.
Yeah.
And you know,
No, this is
I don't know if I
real.
can talk anymore about this. I think a little bit I'm embarrassed that we are the way we are.
Well,
But I just know there's just something so profound and different about us and our friendship. How are we friends? We have how many things in common? Like truly not that many things in common. We are just crazy in different ways, but in the same ways because we're very different, but we
yeah,
work. So I don't know. Maybe we are some sort of weird,
like wizardy.
ethereal match. I don't know.
Yeah. It has to be something like that because you know what? I was thinking too.
Mm-hmm.
This is completely different. You were talking about embarrassing, and then I was like, well, you can't stop talking about this because you think this is embarrassing. Because when I was in the shower, I was listening to Shower Thoughts the other day, and we were talking about how we were in the shower pretending to answer questions that they were going to ask us when we were rich and famous. So don't talk about saying embarrassing things. Because that's
Oh my
probably the
god.
most embarrassing ones.
That one is definitely more embarrassing than you and I thinking we have special powers and that every action has a very distinct consequence. That has nothing to, and it's not like my action of putting rolls in the oven, the consequence is having cooked rolls. It's like my action of putting rolls in the oven, the
Someone
consequence is my
dies.
dog is dead. Yeah.
Right. Right.
So definitely crazy.
I don't know. I just feel like there's something there. I mean, I can't convince
There
myself.
has to be.
Yeah, I can't convince myself that
Yeah.
I'm crazy because I'm living and I'm seeing the powers every day.
And not to mention, like, on top of that, like, we can't really be that crazy because we're pretty successful. Like, we have full time jobs,
We're
we have healthy
sexy.
relationships, we're sexy as fuck, we're raising animals. We, like, there's just too many things that we are doing right
Yeah.
to
But do
be
you
like,
but do you think that we're doing these things so right because we have that gift?
that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't
It,
know.
it's positive.
I really don't know. I don't have
It,
all the answers yet.
well, I think that our gifts are honestly traumatizing and causing anxiety for us in our lives daily. But
Very
but
anxiety. Yes.
yeah, but at the end of the day, some good things have come out of it. Our
Yeah.
struggle is somebody else's not struggle.
Yeah.
So
And on top of that, like yes, the anxiety, the day-to-day anxiety is overwhelming and at times crippling,
mhm.
but it is just kind of cool that we have known each other for so many years and we are just now sharing this type of shit with each other
It is,
because
and we're doing it
we
publicly.
haven't known. Well, I don't know. I
Why?
might edit this out because this is 25 minutes of us being fucking crazy.
Ah, it's true
We were
though.
supposed to do a completely different episode today, and we got on the crazy train like Ozzy fucking Osbourne.
This
So,
was the crazy train. This is the craziest off topic we've ever gotten. But it's my
and
private
it's
heart.
not, yeah, definitely private heart turned public.
Mhm.
Someone is gonna, you know what we should do? We should get like a therapist to come on here, like a relationship therapist to like go through our friendship and, just like
Yes.
really prove our compatibility and stuff.
Yes.
That would be fun. We should do
That would
that.
be so fun. If you guys are therapists, if anyone is a therapist and listens to this podcast, help. Really. Please.
No,
Just a
it's not a cry
little
for help. It's to,
educate the
I think
public.
it would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so I just wanted to say that I have been annoyed by quite a few things this week.
Well, bring them
I'm
up. Let me get annoyed.
moving topics. Okay, so I wrote a few down. Number one, um, that I thought was weird. Posting about kinks online all the time. Like if you're a furry and you're constantly sharing like weird, sexy, furry images that you
Oh
find
yeah.
hot. If you have like, I don't know, like an anime kink or something and you're sharing anime porn just out on the feed, if you have like
Yeah.
fucking piss kink posting that on like all of these kinks that you're posting on Facebook for all your friends to see on your public Twitter,
Mhm.
um I think you should instead create groups of people that have consented and agreed to view that, because I added people as friends that I've met in real life that I'm like,
Mhm.
"Hey, you're cool. Let's hang out." And then all of a sudden I'm like learning about all their sexual desires and fantasies. And I'm like,
Mhm.
"That's not what I wanted to be friends with you for. I didn't want
Mhm.
to see that. I didn't sign up for this." So I don't like that, and that's been really pissing me off lately that just everybody thinks it's normal.
Yeah, I could totally agree with that because okay, I'm going to bring something up. It's very graphic. But I'm
That's fine.
describing it. It's disgusting though. Have you seen this like meme? I feel so gross even saying this of
Okay.
SpongeBob's penis.
No, I haven't, but I've seen similar memes and stuff like that, like of just like really vulgar. Like saw
Yeah.
one of just like really vulgar cartoon memes. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
it's
those.
like so like tasteless. It's just nasty. Like I don't want to see this. Don't put it on
Yeah.
the timeline. Like that's
I
gross. It's
feel
not funny. It's like it's not even funny though. Like if you're doing it like to be funny, like it's not funny.
mhm.
It's just straight
I
up
think
nasty.
I think some of those can be funny in a certain level, but not like I don't think like I don't have to see SpongeBob's dick.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like some I've seen some like hilarious ones, but it's like about the caption and it's not like full on cartoon nudity. I don't know. I don't want to hear it. Like I'm fine with people posting like just the regular cringy stuff for just like a casual conversation, nothing to actually like make me have pictures in my mind.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That shit was really annoying me this week. And another thing that annoyed me,
Wait, 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 wait,
um,
wait. Before you move on, I just want to say that that reminds me of someone that we know
okay.
who posts like nasty ass shit. I'm with you, sis.
Mm. Okay, another one, speaking of couples, um, online couples whose like entire personality is the fact that they're in a relationship. I keep on seeing so many of them on TikTok and it's really annoying. And also, like, how are you comfortable bringing that many people into your relationship? I constantly see videos of these couples come up on my For You page and then being like, I had to block like thousands of people because they were shit talking my boyfriend. Well, maybe don't like constantly post every single thing that you and your boyfriend do online. That's weird.
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember that famous YouTube couple, Savannah and Jared?
I don't know, but I think we talked about them. I
Okay. Well,
think.
I loved them like when I was younger. And then like they broke up. I don't know. Bunny, there's a bunny in their yard.
Just like last time, that's
Uh
a
huh.
sign, bitch.
That's there we go.
That
I'm not
is
gonna
a
get into it, but there it is.
sign.
Um,
Ah,
but
we mm,
but so they broke up like I don't know. I'm gonna say like 6 or 7 years ago. And like all of her comments on her own Instagram pictures are like, where's Jared? Get back together with Jared. Blah 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 blah. About like their old YouTube relationship. And like she was like a teenager and she's like a full woman now and like has had several other partners in her life, as has he. And it's just like, see, that's why you should be probably a
that's what
person
happens.
like,
Because people don't know. Like they don't
yeah.
actually know about your relationship. You're faking it. You're putting
Mm-hmm.
it all online. They were high schoolers putting their entire shit online, faking that they had a great relationship. They didn't. They broke up, and now people think that they belong together and that they actually know who you are and that they actually know who your boyfriend is. And it's so dumb. And it's like, I just don't get it. And also, like,
Yeah.
I don't want to think, like, I don't want someone to think of me and not be able to think of my
Hope.
personality
Yeah.
without thinking of like Hunter. I don't want
Mhm.
someone to think, hope, oh, what's something about her? She's in a relationship with this
Mhm.
guy and they like together to make pancakes. Like, I don't
Mhm.
want you to think about my relationship when you think of me. I want you to think of me.
Mhm. And see, and another thing too is like, especially people posting on like TikTok and whatever. Like, I was watching reels on Instagram the other day, and like I came past this one that was like a couple, and they were doing like a bit. I don't even know what you would call it, like making a video to like the sound, and they were just like right like in each other's faces and like acting in each other's faces, like with the camera set up right here, like, and like doing stupid ass faces to be like cute and funny. And it's like, that's so embarrassing. Like, if Robert ever came up to me and was like,
Oh my God.
let's make this real, Julie, and like was in, I would be like, huh? I'd be like,
Fuck
no,
off.
like get me out
Yeah.
of this. Like, I just think it's so embarrassing. And I can only imagine the fights with couples that are like
Oh my
content
God.
couples. Like, how, look at, we need to do this vlog over and over and over. And it's like, oh my God. Like, I can't
Yeah.
imagine.
And there's that other couple. There's like multiple of these couples, but I saw a girl post on TikTok just today, actually, which reminded me now that we're talking about couples,
Hmm.
that she's sick of couples where there's like the short one and the tall one, and the short one acts like a baby all the time and is like,
That's like the one I
kiss
saw.
me. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, that shit is weird as fuck. Like, so weird. And I
Hmm.
guess I can't really say anything because I'm dating someone that is the exact same height as me. But like when you have this big of a fucking height difference and then the short one is literally acting like a child and using a baby voice, I don't know. Something about that makes me feel gross.
Yeah, it's a weird portrayal there. And then like, I don't know, I think that's weird too, because you'll see like somebody post something like that and it's just like, I don't know, I wouldn't like feeling like, I don't know, like a child compared to a partner, and then like the next day they get mad. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm a bad bitch, blah 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 blah. It's like you were literally just pretending to be a fucking baby, like on the internet. Like, you're embarrassing. Stop.
Yeah.
Like, if you're
You're
gonna
like,
like
give me
pick a social
kisses.
media presence, pick one. It's
Yeah.
just, yeah,
So
it's weird.
that shit's weird. Now, this one also pissed me off. Taking
Mm,
pictures of strangers and posting it online to make fun of them. Like you see someone with like their fucking thong out and you take a picture like, "Oh, look at this piece of white trash." It's like that's embarrassing for you. Like this person is minding their damn business and not hurting anyone and you're just going to make fun of them because they look weird. That's low-hanging fruit. That just tells me that you have no personality or sense of humor.
yeah, I
It's
think
not.
people posting pictures of other people is just like so fucked up, like in so many ways. Like, first of all, it's weird to take your camera out and take a picture of somebody that you don't know. Like, that is like super weirdo behavior. Don't do that. Like, do your own
Yeah.
thing. And then to post it and be like a bitch and a half about it, like, I don't know. I feel the same way though. I'm like super judgy when I see someone like post a picture of somebody and like talk shit. It's like, you are so fucked up. Like, you
Yeah.
have literally, oh, I don't know. I agree. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
And so yeah, I think overall my thought of like making fun of people, like I will gladly make fun of someone for having their entire relationship on the internet because that's not a hobby, I don't think. You know, just like how fucking making fun of other people and like horny posting, none of those are beneficial hobbies that make people happy, but like something like that cringy, like cosplaying and shit like that, kind of cringy, but that is like a hobby. They're not hurting anybody. They're not
There's
like,
passion there,
you know,
like,
there's
it's like an
passion. There's,
actual thing that people enjoy, right? Because like,
yeah,
I mean, like, and then let's be
that's not,
honest, like, the things that we're talking about, like being a dick on the internet and like the whole cringy relationship post, which has been made fun of for years, will always be made fun of. That's embarrassing. That's weird. I don't give a fuck. And like shit
yeah,
like that, and like horny posts, like those things are all
yeah.
regrettable actions that the person that is partaking in those things,
And
they're going to regret. Like, call them out for weird behavior. That's weird.
And on top of that, all of those things like are bringing other people into it that don't need to be into it. I don't need to be brought into your sex life. I don't need to be brought into your relationship. I don't need to be posted on the internet because you saw me in public. You
Right.
know, like you're bringing all these people into your shit that don't need to be there versus someone that just really fucking loves anime or a theater nerd, shit like that. They're not bringing me into their shit. Like if I see it on the internet, it's not invasive, it's not shocking. It's, you know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
like their thing, their hobby they can do with their friends.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think my
Yeah.
that's those are the things that have been bothering me this week.
I think those are good takes. Those are really good takes.
Thank you. I think you and I will almost always agree with each other on this type of shit and hype each other up even if we have a wrong take or a bad take.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, because I just feel like it might be like part like in due to our powers, but I feel like
Yeah,
what we're saying is right here. And like, don't get
I
me
do too.
wrong, like it's not. I know you guys like, well, probably not y'all because y'all like listening to us, but I know like other people might just be like, these bitches just like sit here and like shit and complain and stuff, but it's not like that. Like we're
Yeah.
literally just like, it's not easy for us to just come on here and be right every time we speak. It's not just easy. It doesn't come natural. I can't come on
Yeah.
like this is exhausting, but I
I
do
mean,
it because I love it. It's my
it
passion.
come yeah. It definitely does come natural, but it's not easy work. You
No.
know, it's definitely something that we have to put time and energy into, and we do it because we love to do it. We love spreading the word, our word. um
Yeah.
I can't take myself seriously anymore. Okay.
Oh man, this episode has been a clusterfuck.
I know this has been a lot. I'm definitely going to edit down some of our crazy parts, but I'll leave most of them in there because I do think there's something powerful to be found in our
Yeah,
conversations.
and I do too.
Um,
I do too.
so let's move on to last call.
Okay, I have to find one.
Yeah, I do too.
Hey guys, I also want to say I didn't say this last episode, and I feel like it's kind of really important to who I'm turning into right now as a person. I have a really big obsession with Q from Impractical Jokers. I just wanted to share that on the episode. That's all.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Also, guys, um, Julie again. Just kidding. I know you can tell who is who. But you guys, damn, I already forgot. Oh, okay. So I have been super into so I'm going to Shaky Knees, and we've been listening to like the playlist of all the of the lineup, and oh my god, I have found like 80 new bands that I'm obsessed with, which is so fun. Like not 80 obviously, but like a huge list of just like so many new people that I just like love. And I found this one guy that I love, and it's so fun when you find new music and have fun.
That's
That's it.
good.
I know. I found this guy named Orville Peck, and he's so fucking cool. He's like a
He's
country.
like, I thought you already knew about him.
No, I never knew about him
He's pretty
ever.
famous.
I've
He's
never
like,
known him, and he's good. He's good, good. I love him. Okay,
yeah.
but are you ready?
Um, last
All right.
call.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Whoop whoop. Do you want to go or me?
Amen. Yeehaw. I'll go first. My last call is from Wizards of Waverly Place. No particular reason. And it's from the queen herself, Alex Russo. And she said, my plan was just to disagree with your plan. And I like that because I feel like that's
I
always my plan too.
I like that too.
It's cute, right?
Um, it
Wizard
is cute.
sister.
That's us.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so my quote is from Pulp Fiction because I thought maybe it would be good to quote it since I totally dissed it in a tweet and everybody got mad at me.
Yes, they did.
Anyway, it says, if my answers frighten you, then you should cease asking scary questions.
That's
And
good.
that's the damn truth. So
That's
it's a
like
good
this.
movie. Twilight's just better.
Oh yeah, Twilight's definitely better. Never seen it, but I know. I don't have to watch any movie to say that about Twilight. Which makes me think that I'm gonna watch Twilight tonight. But it makes me think of this quote that I just heard that said, "You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes." And I like that
Yeah,
too. I think
that's
that's
true.
badass because like that's what you get, bitch. Okay, guys, thank you for listening to this episode of Bucky Boo's podcast. This is episode 51. That's crazy.
Wow.
We are getting I know I am like getting all of the memories from this time last year where we were like just starting with the podcast, like 2 weeks out from release date. It was really
Mhm.
fun. This day last year, my first mic came in. I was so excited and like it's just good times seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that it happened and worked out. I think we didn't give ourselves a choice. I think we decided and it was just like go, 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 go. Like we were just so in it to win it.
Yeah.
Um,
And we
but
still
yeah,
are, bitch.
yeah, this is
This has been a
forever.
crazy year. Yeah.
Um, so thank you guys for listening. As always, go ahead and follow us on Instagram at Bucky Boo's Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Bucky Boo's Pod. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because I'm 99.9% sure we're going to put out a challenge next week. So you'll get our podcast and then just like a vlog style challenge from us. And then, did I already say Twitter? Bucky Boo's Pod?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. And then you can take the rest.
All right. Leave us a 5-star written review on Apple Podcasts. If you need help, let us know. But use
Uh-huh.
your words. We really like to read them. Go to our website, buckybooze.square.site, to buy our merch, donate some money, find some discount codes. And we have an email form in there if you want to reach out to us and talk.
We also plan on, let me see, this episode is coming out on the 16th. So 2 weeks from the release of this episode, we're going to have a discount on our merch. It's our 1 year anniversary. So we just want to make sure that everybody has their merch so they can like wear it, celebrate in it, and yeah, just feel it out. So stay tuned for that. We'll release all the information on the Instagram and Twitter.
Awesome. Okay. I think that's
All
it.
right. Love you guys. Love you, Hope.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. That was quite the episode.
That was not where I expected it to go at all.
That isn't our little rant about us being magical went on and on and on.
Well, it's so crazy. I can't believe that we've been friends for so long and we've never just straight up talked about this.
Well, I mean, I feel like I just feel like that is like, obviously I will share anything with you, but talk about private
Yeah.
heart, sis.